Well, Arabian Farms development company started in 1999, and since then we are based in Dubai, very close to this place, and we are a local producer. We are probably the second largest producer in the country, volume-wise. We produce about 120 million eggs in a year, and that too, 30% of them are premium branded, like omega-3, pasteurized eggs, and also we produce organic eggs. We have a whole wide range of eggs we produce, and they're all well accepted brand here, one of the leading brands, I should say. 70 to 80% of our product goes into the retail shelf, and the rest 30% it goes into B and C class, and also some product like premium sector. We also sell to like very large five-star hotels like the Jumeirah Group, and the prestigious Emirates Airlines is our customer as well for omega-3 as well as pasteurized eggs. Yeah. Well, there are two things that come to my mind in answer for this question. Number one, the greatest change that has happened over the last few years is the political scenario in the region, and because of this there is a lot of emphasis on food security. So people in every country want to produce their own food, and especially the livestock operations have increased so much. There's a lot of interest being shown in the region to develop and expand. The existing ones are expanding, and the new parties are coming in to produce the livestock, mostly to cater to the local needs, and they want to be self-sufficient and not dependent on the imports. In a day-to-day production activities, the main thing is number one, we are in a region where the sun is not very helpful to us, especially in the peak summer months. The temperature reaches up to 50-51 degrees, and that is very difficult to manage. Number one, that is a major problem. And we have scarcity of water in the region, so we have to optimize the use of water. We have to be very careful with water usage, wastage, and all those things. We have to be very careful in managing our production. Apart from that, in this region, there's a lot of movement of the people, and we are totally dependent on import of human resources. So one of the reasons is people are coming from outside the country to work here. So you'll have to learn to manage them, and there is fast turnover, and it requires a lot of training as well. So these are some of the operational challenges we face on a day-to-day basis. The region luckily has been, like, especially I'll talk about UAE. UAE is a very premium niche market where the people have the money power, the buying power. The customer is very willing to pay for a premium product, so you need to be updated with the latest technology in the world to produce the best product in the world. And people like to have a very presentable, nicely presented product in the shelf, and they are willing to pay a premium for that. So technological advances in the field have been very rampant in the region especially, and specifically in UAE as well, where we need to adapt new packaging styles, we need to adapt to the new customer requirements and meet them on a very regular basis. So innovation is the key here. Like I said earlier, this region wants to be very self-sufficient and then manage its food security in a way that they are not dependent very much on the imports in the region. So for that, again, you have to be a lean manufacturer. You have to make sure that you are producing large quantities. You should be rapidly expanding, and you should be taking up the technology, because technology helps you make your process lean and to produce more with a very less effort. So the technology is changing rapidly. Like, for example, logistics, for example, you can monitor on a day-to-day basis through GPS where your trucks are delivering and all those things. So these kind of things you need to adapt very rapidly. And also the social media has taken the world by storm. You can reach large customer and client base within no time nowadays. So we have to adapt to these changes very rapidly.